What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to kick off my 2024 with my very first unboxing. This will be the Final ZE8000 MK2 Earbuds. Now, I didn't get the originals. I wasn't able to acquire them last year, but these came out and I immediately had to go ahead and jump on them. That way I can go ahead and do a review. A lot of people asked me to review the ZE8000s last year, but I wanted to make sure I got a version in so we can do this here on RonOnTech. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, we are back in. We got the ZE8000 MK2 Earbuds by Final in. Let's go ahead and talk price and specs for these. You can get these for $400 or like $399.99. I acquired these off of audio46.com. There are also a bunch of other retailers or suppliers that will ship these to you. But I'll leave a link in the description to Audio46 in the description below. That way, if you want to check them out, you can go ahead and go there. And you can also check them out on Final's website, but they'll just give you information on it and they'll forward you on to other suppliers. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into specs. These earbuds are rocking Bluetooth 5.2. They have codec support of AAC, SPC, aptX, and aptX adaptive. So they do got some high-res audio features. As far as noise canceling, they have 4 different modes of it. You got noise canceling, ambient sound, voice through, and wind cut or wind resistant or wind reduction feature there. They call it wind cut. And then of course they tout their noise isolation, so you can actually turn noise canceling completely off and just use the noise isolation feature with the earbuds. Well, of course, we're going to test that out. All right, as far as battery life, you only get up to 5 hours of playtime on these, which is okay. Not the best, but okay. But when you get the case, you get up to 15 hours, so you get about 3 extra charges with that. With the case, I think you get 2 extra charges with the case. Sorry, my math's a little off. All right, so you do have fast charging. 5 minutes will equal 45 minutes playback time. Wireless charging, there was no listing of wireless charging during my research on these, so I'm gonna go with no until proven otherwise. As far as water resistance, they are rated at IPX4, so you can take these to the gym. You can get sweaty with them, get caught in the rain, things like that. As far as special features, these guys are Snapdragon Sound certified. So if you have one of those phones or devices that support Snapdragon Sound, you could go ahead and use it with those. You can get, and everything like that. So you'll definitely get that higher in audio or even lossless audio. You do have multi-point connectivity, which I believe in the first pair they did not. They're in the originals. They have 8K Sound Plus feature. Now I'm interested in that as well. They do have app support for iOS and Android. Okay, so very feature packed. I'm very excited to get these in. So let's go ahead and dive in. Let me find my knife. All right, here we go. Shout out to my man Aaron. Always comes through. Let's go ahead and get in here. I know you guys noticed the new view. I got another camera over the holidays. I'm still working on improving my presentation to you guys, as well as being able to do more live streams. So it's still a work in progress. All right, let's go ahead and dive in here. Right off the bat, we've got our Final ZE8000 MK2. We got the quick menu. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take a look. Yep. Quick menu, show you how to use the earbuds, the casing and everything like that. We want to put this to the side because we're definitely going to put this to the side because we're going to need that cheat sheet. So we're going to file that over here. Let's see what else we got in here. Nothing else in there. We've got about the fitting. Okay, it tells you exactly about how they are fitted. I'm gonna slide this in here. Keep for safekeeping. We got a nice little tissue sleeve there to cover everything, and boom, right off the bat, there they are, looking just as nice. I love that style. We'll come back to that. Let's go ahead and jump into the accessories box. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, first up, we've got a different size ear tips. Now, this is like an ear tip wing. Let me get this over here. Ear tip wing combination here. Let me see if y'all can see that there. You see how this is the ear tip and that's the wing here on the outside. Actually, you know what? Let me pull one of these out so you can actually see. I'm gonna grab one of these real quick. Just to notice. All right, so this is the actual wing to the back of the earbud, and this is a tip. So it's all one. Let me get that in the camera. It's all one piece. That's very, very interesting. A very unique way of applying, having this type of setup when it comes to the wing and ear tip combination. I like the way they did that. So, and of course you got various sizes here. You got super small, small, large, extra large, or extra large. So the mediums are on the ear tips or on the earbuds themselves. Okay. Let me close this up before somebody get hurt. All right. Let's see what else we got in here. We've got our USB-A to USB-C charging cable. I try to keep things pristine. You never know. All right, let's see what we got. Get this open. Man, all right, there we go. It's got a Velcro wrap around it, nice. All right, and this is the USB-A to USB-C charging cable. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's go ahead. We got that. And what else we have in here? I think that's it. Is that it? Let me see. What's this? Oh, okay. So we got some cleaning supplies for cleaning the earbuds and stuff like that, for like wax and stuff, to make sure you have get the best sound out of them possible, keep them clean. Oh yeah. Oh, we got an actual metal one instead of a wooden one. Okay. No, these are screen replacements. Okay. So you got actual screen replacements in here for the earbuds. So if you need to replace them, just go ahead and use this metal post and pop them, take them off and pop them in. That's very forward thinking. I like that. A lot of, you don't see that hardly at all with earbuds. All right. So that's what we get as for all four accessories when it comes to the earbuds. What we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and get this cleaned up, then we'll come back and take a look at the case and earbuds. Stay strapped in. Let me zoom back out again. We're back in. I was playing around a little bit. Let's go ahead and take a look at the actual case and earbuds. First of all, let's enjoy the way this looks. This looks very, very nice. I like the way when you open it up, the presentation is fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and pull one of these earbuds out and take a look at it. Definite unique look. I don't know why I keep going away from the camera, but I do. A very unique look to them, unique style altogether, as you got like the stem here, and of course a bigger earbud. Kind of reminds me of the status between 3 ANCs and the status between Pro earbuds, as far as how your ear tip and wing sits in, while the other portions protrude out like this. Very nice though. I just like the style. I really do. You got the hexagons down here as their logo. Okay, very, very nice. Okay, I just like the way that looks. Very clean. All right, let's go ahead and I'm gonna pop this in my ear real quick. And I'm gonna take a picture and we're gonna see what it looks like when you're wearing them. All right, and here we are. This is what they look in the ear. As you can see, I love the effect. Let me get a little closer. I love the effect here, like looks like water drops are on it. Just like that little extra detail there with the earbuds in. But as you can see, pencil style, because of the way it's shaped, it doesn't protrude down past your ear. Instead, it goes back up the other way. Again, with the ear tip and wing in combination in, you get a good seal. I think I'm gonna wind up changing them out and going on the larger size, but very, very comfortable so far. My question will be, actuating functionality and stuff like that, but we'll always test that out. So we'll see exactly how they do. But again, nice, very comfortable. I like the elegant look of them. Very, very comfortable. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the case real quick. I know I jumped ahead of myself. We normally do that. All right, again, got that liquid like raindrop effect on it. You got the Final name and logo on there. Okay, nice little detailed striping on it. And here you got your LEDs for charging. All right, doesn't look like it's a wireless charging case. So the only way you can take charge it here is with the USB-C port here in the back. All right, and again, this is a slide open case, so you slide it up like that. I still have the right earbud in my ear, so we'll go ahead and sit that in. All right, automatic. Let me go ahead and close this up, and then as you can see, the LEDs there light up, tell you exactly how much power is left. Then you open them back up, and they're in pairing mode. Okay, so again, very nice. Despite the size of it, it's a very light case. I always did love the slide open cases more so than the clamshell. Although some of my best earbuds have the clamshell, so I really can't knock on them. But I just always love it. This reminds me of the Soundcore earbuds that slide open like this. The Liberty 3 Pros, Liberty 4s, the Liberty 4 inch, not the Liberty 4 and C's, but the crap was escaping me. But you get it. All right, so very nice. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna continue our testing on these. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. So we'll go ahead and get these guys paired up and in the ears, or paired up onto the phone rather. So let's go ahead and slide this open and get them into the pairing mode, as you can see there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into the phone and go into our pairing options. We'll go details, and we're gonna slide down. And already you can see it there. ZE, in case you can't, ZE8000 MK2s. Let's go ahead and pair them up. Yep. All right. Now they're paired up because you got the volume and everything. So pair up is pretty clean. Very simple. No Google Fast Pair for Android devices, but that's okay. No problems there. Let's continue. All right, we back in. I went ahead and downloaded the Final Connect app for the earbuds. And right off the top, as you can see down here at the bottom, there is a firmware update. So we're going to go ahead and run this update, and then we're going to come back and do an app walkthrough. All right, we're back in. We got the update run. It was to fix a function issue with turning off noise canceling. And for some reason, it would have permanently put the volume low. So that update took care of that. So let's go ahead and quickly run through the app here. We got the name here, Final with the logo. You got the picture of the earbuds left and right. Over here to the right here, you got their respective battery levels. All right, you got the name of the earbuds, serial number, firmware version here on the right. And moving down, you got access to your noise canceling. And now it's set to ambient mode. You got your Pro EQ option. You got your volume step optimizer, multi-point connection option, 8K sound plus option, and then of course the firmware update. So let's go ahead and just dive in. Actually, we will go up here to the upper left. You can see here the 3 dots. And here you have your user manuals. You have settings, app language settings, and about the app. So let's go ahead and jump into the settings here, see what we get. All right. So now here you can do your voice language. English is of course. And then it says the voice guidance volume. We have it at medium. That's fine. Tone volume also at medium. Okay. We got touch controls turned on. The LEDs are turned on, and auto power is set to off. So we're going to put it at 15 minutes. All right. That seems to be a little solid setup there. I'm sorry I had it out of frame, but we're going to do it at 15 minutes. So if the earbuds sit here for 15 minutes without being active, they will shut off. All right. So let's go ahead and back out of there. Now, as you can see, we'll go ahead and dive in. Just take a peek at each of these sections real quick. You got noise canceling. Here you can turn it off and on. And then, of course, you got the 4 options there: noise canceling, wind cut, ambient sound, and voice through. Okay. So again, of course, it gives you some little information on what is ambient mode. Then you switch it over to noise canceling. It tells you what is noise canceling mode, what is wind cut mode, and what is walkthrough mode. I like that they give you a little bit of explanation there. All right. So let's go ahead and back out of here. You got your Pro EQ. All right, little quick walkthrough. We don't need to see that again. We kind of understand how to do this. And of course, it's a 4-band. You can turn it on, or you can go to, let me see. Yep. All right. It took a little bit for it to turn on, but you got your custom. You can go ahead and turn up. You can make your moves. You know, we'll play with this a little later on. I just wanted to show you. Then, of course, down here, you got your gains. So you can definitely really fine tune this in. Then, of course, you can save it. Whatever your setting will be, you can go ahead and save it down there and have your own preset there, or your own EQ setting. All right, very nice. No, we're gonna. Okay, yep, we'll get out of there. We'll come back to that. Then, of course, you got your volume stepper. All right, this is usually to say, you said back to you can do the slider, so you can go ahead and hit start. Then you can go ahead and slide it exactly where you want it to be when you're playing your audio back. So if you want it right there, say anytime you play your music, it will adjust your smartphone's volume. Well, it'll adjust the playback, but you cannot use your volume rockers here. You're not going to be able to use that. You have to stick by this. So if you customize this to say, okay, I want my volume to be like this when I'm playing music with these earbuds. When you start playing, it will go to this volume level and stay there. You won't be able to use your volume up and down button after you set the settings. Okay, so you want just to let you know of that. We want to cancel that. You set it and forget it. So every time you play your audio, it will play on. So multi-point connection is turned on. This will give you a little briefing and tell you on how to do it. Then, of course, I like the fact that they give you a list of, I don't know if you can see that. Let me get a little closer. It says connected devices. Right now, it's just my phone. But then, of course, once I incorporate like my tablet, my laptop, things like that, then you can go ahead and it will tell you all the paired devices underneath, and you can switch between which two you want. We'll walk through and test the multi-point connectivity later on, okay? And of course, you got 8K sound. Okay, 8K sound upgrades the digital signal processing algorithm to a higher level and utilizes the computing power of the ZE8000 MK2s at its maximum limit, allowing you to enjoy the highest sound quality of the 8K sound. All right, so what we want to do, we always want better quality in sound, so we're going to turn that on. Absolutely. And we're going to see how that rocks out as well. All right. So you can have a combination of your EQ settings and 8K sound. We're going to play when it comes to the sound test. All right. So that was a quick walkthrough of the app. What we're going to do, we're going to continue our comparison. We're going to continue our testing. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We are going to test the mono mode rather for these earbuds. We're going to see if one can be used while the other one is in the case. So what we're going to do now is I was listening to an audio book, one of the books for the Heir to the Empire in Star Wars. If you're a Star Wars guy, you know, or girl, you know what I'm talking about. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get this playing. All right. Now it's playing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start with the left earbud. We're going to take that one out. Okay. There is no in-ear detection, so you don't have to worry about that. We're going to put that in. Close it. Audio is still playing. All right. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and take this left back out, put it back in the ear. Audio is continuing to play. So we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and take the right earbud. Whoops. All right. Open it, close it. It paused. Let's hit play. All right. Audio is now playing out of the left earbud, so you can use these guys independently. Let's continue. All right, we are back in. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and do our touch control test. I got my cheat sheet right here, so we're going to go ahead and dive into that. We're going to find our controls here, and we're going to test that out. So if I can find it here. Come on. All right, here we go. Jesus. All right. So we got our touch controls. We got a cheat sheet here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and walk through. We're going to get our music playing. Now, for these, as you can see, this is not programmable. They are set the way they are. So there's no way to go in and fine tune them to any type of desired touch control that you want. All right. So let's go ahead and start off with the left earbud. One tap on that one will change the ambient sound. We'll change from ambient sound to noise canceling. It will cycle through. Let's go ahead. We're going to tap one. All right. I had it one time. Now it's an ambient sound. Now I can actually hear myself, so I'm not yelling. Let's go ahead and hit it again. All right, so now it says noise canceling. All right, so it only cycles between ambient sound and noise canceling. So if you want like the wing cut vert option or to turn them off, you can go into the app and go ahead and use those other two options that they have. All right, so now on the right earbud, if you tap it once, it'll start as if we'll start playing music. All right, as you can see, it's playing music now. Now, if I tap it again, it pauses it. Okay, so there we go. So now, if you're on a phone call, all right, you can, excuse me, if you're on a phone call, double tapping the left earbud or the right earbud will answer and end phone calls. All right. If you just want to skip the call, you can triple tap and it will end the function. It will like take it and run it to voicemail. All right. And that's on both the left and right earbud. Now, quadruple press will activate voice assistant on both earbuds. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and test that one out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Come on, do it. I'm sorry, it's 5, but it's 5 presses. I'm saying 4, it's 5. Sorry. Let's go. 1, let's go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the weather like today? All right, so that works. All right, so it's 5 presses. You hit it 5 times on the left or right earbud. It will do the voice assistant. Now, remember when I mentioned here at the beginning where the single touch of the left earbud will cycle between ANC and ambient noise? Well, if you long press on the left earbud, it'll get you into the wind cut or wind noise reduction mode. And if you long press on the right, it'll get you through voice through. Okay, so let's go ahead and long press the right one. I got a chime, and then it tell me it's on voice through, so I can hear anybody talking to me. Now, if I long press the left earbud, got a chime. Now I got wind noise reduction notification. So that's how you cycle through the 4. All right, so we single tap the left, ambient sound, single tap the right, or sorry, not the right, but single tap the left again. Noise canceling, singing again. Ambient sound. And it's kind of crazy how they have it set up. But the only thing I actually am not happy about is the fact that you do have no volume control. All right, you have no volume control on these at all. So you definitely have to resort to either using the volume up and down buttons on your phone, or if you go into the app and use that, you set your volume range there, and then you don't have to worry about it. But there is no on-the-fly volume control for these earbuds outside of using the actual phone itself. All right, so just through my tests and blunders and everything, shows that the touch controls that are set do work. Let's continue. All right, we're back in, and what we're going to do now is we're going to do the multi-point connection test. We already got it set up for on the phone. We're going to go ahead and set it up here on the the Tab S8 Ultra. I'm going to call it the phone again. And if you want to harp on me, yes, I like my wallpapers to match. It's a sick habit. All right, moving on. So what we're going to do, we go into the app here on the phone. You pull up the app here, and then you go into your multi-point connection section here. And what you do is you go in and hit connect device. It's going to tell you that the earbuds are going to go into a pairing mode. So what you want to do then is you hit OK, put the earbuds in pairing mode, then go to your second device and pair up. So that's what we're going to do now. All right, we'll go ahead, hit it in. Now it told me it's disconnected, and now it's pairing. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead into my tablet here and see if we can find it. There it is, right here. So we'll go ahead and tap on that. We're doing this in real time, and I know you can see my smudges. Oh, for some reason it said it couldn't connect. Let's try it again. Oh, saying it can't connect. Let's make sure that it's not connected to the phone. Nope, it's not connected to the phone. Clear out some of these notifications. All right, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and put them in the case here, because it said it couldn't do it. So we want to go ahead and put these back in pairing mode. All right. We're going to see. Now we're using the app to do it. So, all right, we're going to disconnect it from the phone manually, because for using the app didn't work. So now they're in pairing mode. Let's see if now they're working. All right, so now we can pair them. All right, there we go. Let's go back to the top of the list here. As you can see, let me make it a little closer here. They are paired to the phone, okay, or to the tablet. So now what we're going to do now, let's pull these back out of the case. All right. And now what we're going to do, we'll go back to my phone and we're going to pair them. Now we're doing this again. We're doing this in real time, so this will not be cut out. For some reason, it could not connect. Let's go into details. Let's back up. For some reason, it will not connect to the phone. Let me get this right. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to cut this out. Let's go ahead and go back in. We're going to disconnect it here. Now we're connected. Now let's see. All right, again, it's having a problem. It won't connect. So let's go back into the app and make sure it's connected to the app here. All right, let's go down to Multipoint. Multipoint is turned on. All right, it's there. This is interesting. All right, again, it's still having problems. So we're going to disconnect it from the phone, from the tablet, connect it to the phone, because I did not download the app onto my tablet yet. So all right, so I was reading what it was saying here. All right, disconnect that one. Now it's there. Okay. All right, looks like I'm having problems with the multi-point connectivity on these. Give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and figure this out and we'll make sure it's working properly. All right, we're back in. I had to go in, I literally had to go uninstall the app, reinstall it in order to get the multi-point connectivity to work for both of the devices. Let me go ahead and show you what it looks like here. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Get a little closer on that. All right. As you can see here, I do have, it's turned on. I have both of my devices there that I'm pairing with. Of course, if there's other ones that you haven't paired with, they'll be listed down here at the bottom. I was looking for my S Pen, but apparently I put it away. All right, so that's what it looks like. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and test the multi-point connectivity here. Let me zoom back out. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get into the app, actually into my we'll do some audio testing. All right. So we'll go ahead and jump into one of my videos here on both of these guys. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to start with the one. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's go. Most recent. We're going to pause it quick. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and pause. We're going to get this started. And then we'll start here on the phone, and then we're going to go over to the app or to the tablet. All right, so here we go. All right, so we got audio here. Okay. So let's go ahead and go over to the tablet. All right, I got audio on both now. Now what we want to test now is we'll go ahead and see if we can do the audio switch and see if it switches back and forth. All right, here we go. No, it won't do it. So you literally have to pause your first one, hit play on your second. All right, in order for, so audio switching does not work, but you do have multi-point connectivity. After having to reinstall, I hope you guys don't have to go through that, but I did. Let's continue.
This is a mic test with the Final ZE8000 MK2 Earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Final ZE8000 MK2 Earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Final ZE8000 MK2 Earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Final ZE8000 MK2 Earbuds in a crowded location.
All right, what we're doing now is an active noise canceling test for the ZE8000 MK2s by Final. We are out on the block, taking a walk. We got some traffic. We got a little bit of construction, some demolition going on in the backdrop. So we got some good sound. So right now we are currently in ambient mode. I just want to pull my phone out, pull up the app real fast, just so I could show you guys so you know I'm not playing around. As you can see, I don't know if you can tell there, but there it says ambient mode. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put these into noise canceling mode. All right, noise canceling has officially been turned on. Okay. And I have to say, it's okay. It's not the best. I am getting some sound coming through as far as the cars going by. I can hear the demolition a little bit over there behind me, but it's still pretty good. Again, I'm not using audio, so there's no music playing, no audio playing at any kind. It's just strictly the strength of the noise canceling on these, okay? Now, the more cars come by, the more sound I hear, so I would have to say it's subpar to okay in that area. Again, I did switch up to the large ear tips, so I get a better fit and feel, better seal on them. But yeah, I'm sure if you're using these with audio, you wouldn't hear anything, just like with any other earbud. So this has been the ANC test for the ZE8000 MK2s or MK2 by Final. Okay at best. All right, we are back in for the sound test. I already got our first song queued up, so let's go ahead and dive in to the app real quick. Now I went in and let me go ahead and make sure keep that from popping up. I created my own setting. I thought I'd get the best sound out of them, sort of like the V shape, but also if you want to take a look at my decibel controls, that's what I have them set to. I'm getting the best sound I think I'll get the best sound out of it, at least from these. Right now, I went ahead and got it to my optimal listening level. Okay. Now, I did have, right now, I got AK Sound Plus turned off. We'll come back and turn that on and see if there's a difference there. I was doing some reading on it, and it does drains your battery faster having that on. So we'll go ahead and get started. We'll come back in and we're gonna check it out and see how it, what that sounds like with the AK Sound Plus turned on. All right. So what we're gonna do now is go ahead and get into our first song. Like I said, just double check, make sure we at our optimal listening level. We're there. Let's go. All right. For some reason, it sounds like I'm only getting it out of one ear. Let me take this one out, put this back in, because I was getting audio out of just one earbud. All right, I'm still getting that out. All right. This is live testing. All right, let's go ahead and try that again. That's weird. I'm only getting it out of one earbud. Let me fix this and we'll get back to it. All right, we're back in. Apparently it was my fault. I didn't have the earbuds sat in my ear properly. So it must have been had it where the nozzle, where I guess the speaker was pushed upward, where it wasn't allowing all the maximum sound to come into my ear canal. So apparently that was my fault. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a fresh start over. Let's continue. All right, now we're there. All right, right off the bat, nice clear sound. Got the echoing. The clarity is fantastic with these earbuds. The piano in the background sounds really nice and clear. Very clean. Man, these sound great, man. The clarity. Let's go ahead and jump in, pull in 8K real quick. Let's turn on 8K plus sound plus. All right. Now I can tell a little difference there. It got a little bit more body to the song. Still didn't lose any clarity. These sound amazing. Wow. All right. I mean, even with 8K off, they still sound great, but we're going to switch it back off. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and get into our, all right, we'll go ahead and get into our second song here. Man, the clarity on these is fantastic. Oh, I can't wait to hear the bass on these, but just the clarity of the vocals, the crispness of the piano, and then the background instruments, it just sounds so clean, so clear, man. Oh, clear like ocean water. Like, you know, when you go to like the Tampa, Florida, back, you know, when you can go like to Clearwater, Florida, and like you can look down and it just looks like you're looking through glass. It just sounds like that. The Bahamas, for instance, you know, places like that. Oh, it just sounds so clean and clear. All right, let's go ahead and get into our second song. All right. All right, vocals are clean and clear. Is it using my... Wow, it doesn't sound like the bass is hard on these. Huh. All right, let me go ahead and get an 8K because vocal, I mean, I got nice clarity and everything, but the bass is weak. Oh man, vocal clarity, but the bass is. It just sounds like there is no bass to these. Man, it just seems like there's no bass at all. Let me turn off my custom. Man, I mean, the vocals are crystal clear, but it sounds like there is no bass in these headphones whatsoever. All right. Again, they just don't sound the part, man. They just I don't know I don't know what's going on with them. The bass just isn't there. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying them again. I'm trying to figure them out. But it seems like there is no bass in these. I don't know what's going on. All right. Oops. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. All right. Let's go ahead and try to figure this out and see what's going on. Let me make sure this thing is in my ear correctly. Yeah. It's not me this time. It's not me this time. It just seems like the bass disappeared. Just like it's completely gone. All right, let's go ahead and go to our last song. All right, off camera, I went ahead, I took them out of my ears, put them back in the case, completely shut them off, brought them back out, repaired them, and I went back and I played my second song again. Much better sound. I don't understand what that was, but then the first go through, it sounded like the bass was completely gone. And it wasn't, at least it wasn't adhering to my EQ settings. So what I'm going to do moving forward, I don't know, I'm just speculating here because I'm thinking it had something to do with that AK Sound Plus, turning that off and on. I think that might have had something to do with it, but again, I'm just speculating. So we're just going to leave that in the off position. We're going to go ahead and turn that off for now, okay? We're going to turn that off, leave that off. We're going to go strictly with the EQ setting on there because I'm thinking, because I was switching back and forth, that might have had something to do with my overall sound there, okay? So let's go ahead and get into our final song. Let's make sure optimal listening level is up there. Yep, we're up there. Let's go. All right, much better sound. Nice little rumble with the keyboard and bass. Again, subtle rumble. It sounds clean. All right, now we got the lead saxophone in. The clarity. It sounds so crisp. Oh my. The clarity is insane. He sounds so good. All right, here comes the high note. Oh yeah. So good. Now we got the rest of the band coming in. Oh my goodness. The clarity. So clean sound. Oh, I just enjoy this. Oh my goodness. The clarity on this is magnificent. Oh my goodness. I just love it. All right. We get this cleared up. We'll come back and I'm gonna give you my likes and dislikes on these, and then we'll wrap it up. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. Let's go ahead and talk about my likes and dislikes of the Final ZE8000 MK2s or Mark II earbuds. Let's go ahead and start off with my my dislikes. Okay. Even though it had good clean bass, I wish it had more of it. My dislike for them, one, is that it doesn't have enough bass. It does give you a nice little rumble. Again, I ran into a little hiccup where I had to take and literally disconnect them, reconnect them again reestablish a good feel of bass on these. That's one thing. No wireless charging for the case. That's another thing I disliked about it. Um, Although another thing I dislike is, and I guess I'd say it will just have to set up, have to account for muscle memory, is the touch controls here. I guess I'm not used to having this thin of a surface because I always find myself with my finger falling off the side here when I'm trying to actuate it. So I guess muscle memory with these will definitely have to be considered, and I have to really be attentive as to where I'm placing my finger when it comes to that. I mean, other than I think that's let me see what else is there. Any other dislikes on here that I can think of? I wish the EQ in the app had a little bit more bands. I like the fact that you can dial down the frequency and the frequency and everything. I like the fact that you can play with that. That's always good. But you get more bands, you can get more, I guess, more detailed sound out of it. In my opinion, I could be wrong. Again, I'm no audiophile. All I know is I like what I like when I know what I like to hear. Okay. What else? So I think that's it as far as my dislikes. Let's go ahead and switch over to my likes. I like the case. I know it's a bigger case, but I like the fact I like that sliding open. I'm always a fan of that. I like the style of the earbuds, despite the fact that the touch control surface there is a dislike to me. I just like the overall aesthetic of the earbud. I like the style of it. I like where it looks like it got water droplets on it. I like that little attention to detail. Very elegant looking. Definitely a standout style. Okay. They're pretty comfortable in the air. I had it in, it was like for the short time for the testing and everything, but they seem fairly comfortable. The noise canceling was okay. Let me see. What else do I like about them? I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think I just about covered everything out on my likes and dislikes of these earbuds. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. All right, so this has been an unboxing and review of the Final ZE8000 MK2 or Mark II earbuds. Basically, the question I'm rambling around in my head is are they worth the $400 price tag? And to me, I mean, if you're an audiophile, these are fantastic. These are great for you. If you're listening for clarity and sound and clarity and sound as far as music, the vocals and everything like that, yes, these are definitely something to look at. If you're a bass head like myself, and not so much, in my opinion. The clarity is second to none on these, but the bass is there. It's clean, but it's not as powerful as I would like it. Even with the EQ adjustments, it's not where I want it to be personally. That's just me personally. Like I said, everybody hears music different. There are, everything like that. But yeah, they're just a really good pair of earbuds overall. But I just wish they had more bass to it. All right, so yeah, if you like what you see, everybody, let's go ahead and hit the like button. I almost lost my train of thought there. If you want to join me as I continue to do unboxing like this and others, go and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. That way you're notified when videos like this and others hit a drop. And I guess I'll see you guys on the next one. Great opening start to 2024. Can't wait to see what we get next. Peace.